Hybrid monkey.
John Ham.
Pop chips.
Sprained foot. You make my foot hurt. Crutches make my pit sore. Yeah, so everything's not groovy. Sprained foot, I think I don't love you. That's some solid kazoo.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the bench. Writing's really hard. We need another snack. And that is just a fact. Oh.
Hi, this is Shauna.
And this is Trisha.
And this is Two Girls on a Bench.
The podcast.
We ride on the bench.
We snack on the bench.
And most of all, we procrastinate on the bench. And today there's some side drumming on the bench.
Oh my gosh. I've lost my mind. I don't know what made me say okay to this. My 8-year-old wants, almost 9, she's going to be 9 in like a month, wants to play the drums. So we started doing a couple lessons. I figured she'd be like, no, I don't want to go. I'm over it.
She's into it.
She's into it. So we have a friend who is a drummer in my husband's band, and he helped us find a used kit. Like, he was like, get a used expensive kit. Don't get a cheap kit, because then you can resell it when they fall out of wanting to do it anymore.
Oh.
We could resell it for more than we bought it for.
You guys no musicians, so you can do
that.
Cool stuff.
Thank goodness. We would have just bought a $200 kit at Instrumental Music or something. And he's like, those are shit. They won't last. They don't sound good. And he's like, you can't resell them.
Yeah.
Because they'll fall apart. So he found this
Take
good
note,
kit.
everyone.
I know.
Out there that wants to buy a drum set.
But look around in your life and get the person that knows how to do shit in that whatever category it is and be like, you're a drummer. What do I do?
And not everyone knows a drummer.
No. Well, maybe they do and they just don't know it.
I once knew an author that wrote a book called The Drummer Was the First to Die.
Who is that?
She was a writing teacher that I had.
Oh.
It just randomly came out of nowhere.
Well, it sounds
It was
familiar.
a weird historical fiction book about cholera. I have no idea.
Sounds like a joyful.
It was a
read.
real
eye slapper.
a real upbeat I don't know why that just popped into my head. She's a good writing teacher, though.
I'll have to have Elise do some drum riffs for us so we can have
weird.
A
yeah. So anyway, Trisha's daughter's badass, and she's going to be a drummer, and we're all pretty psyched about it.
Yeah, and so she's out there playing.
It's cool because it's cool when a girl's a drummer.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I think she feels that way.
I want her to feel that way. Yeah, because it's cool.
It's I drum. I have drums.
Yeah, she's a drum set.
She'll be like Mary Stuart Masterson in that movie.
Yeah, Some Kind of Wonderful.
Yeah, where she has her sticks in her pocket and she's always drumming wherever she is on car parts and shit, and she's changing the oil.
Car parts.
She's a mechanic on the side because her drums are in the garage, so it's she'll be a mechanic, or maybe she'll be a chemist / drummer. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be weird if she was a mechanic.
It would, because nobody
you don't have
their own oil anymore.
You don't have old cars laying around.
Yeah, she's
refurbishing.
That's
not really
our
happening.
Pathfinder.
She's all
vintage.
This old Nissan really needs some new brakes or whatever.
From 2005.
It's not really an old car. That's not going to work.
It's not the same anymore. When I was growing up, my dad, it was a big deal for my dad to teach me how to change the oil in my car. That was a thing you did on a schedule yourself. And so he taught me how.
I never did that.
My dad would always do it for me.
My dad made me learn how to change a tire. I did
that too.
I don't know how to do it. I mean, I did it, but I don't remember.
Okay, but the thing is, it's all different now. So if you go... Aaron changed a tire on our Pathfinder, coincidentally, a couple times, and it's so hard to get to the stuff that comes with the car to do it. It's so hard to get to the spare. It's up. It's not in the trunk anymore. It's up under the car.
This is Car Talk with Trisha and Shauna. Just kidding. That's a show on NPR that's not on anymore. I loved that show. Did you ever listen to it? I used to listen to it all the time. I don't know why anyone listens to it.
When I was driving someplace, it would just be on, and I'd be I would start listening to it.
I love those guys. They were like funny. They were the best. I know. Okay, sorry.
This is a new diagram of distraction.
Wow, we went everywhere.
Drums and okay. Let's
quick.
Get a quote.
I have a
Something
quote.
Literary.
This is some stuff here. Okay, here's the quote. Don't be a writer, be writing. William Faulkner.
That's funny.
I know. It's like we're always like, we're writers, and then we're like, let's talk about like everything else.
I wore my writer
Changing
shirt
attire
the other day when I went to the valley to like go get some CBD oil for my dog, and they were like, sure,
Aww.
air quotes, it's for your dog, and I'm like, ha ha ha. So this chick was
really
helping me.
Is for your dog.
She's like, we're trying to decipher the amount of milligrams and how long a thing would last because it's expensive. And she's like, I suck at math. What's 125 divided by 30? And I went, I'm a writer. And I pointed to my shirt because it said writer on it. And she started cracking up. She's
Girl,
like,
I don't know about that.
I don't know
Girl,
how to
there's
do
a
that
calculator
in
on my
head.
phone.
That's what we ended up doing to figure it out. But it was just so funny. And then everybody in there was like, oh, sure, it's for your dog. Wink, wink. I'm like, no, it really is for my dog. I mean, there's other things for me.
I mean, it's like it's legal, and also CBD doesn't get you high.
No,
I mean it's like
I can take it
what
too.
are you gonna do?
I got
with
her
that?
like the human grade one
You're all,
it lasts.
ooh, it helps my muscles.
The pet one
I'm
is
gonna
like
get high on Bengay.
I know,
like like what am I gonna do with that?
Tiger balm or whatever.
Tiger balm. Icy hot. Let's just name
Icy
things that are
hot.
for your muscles. I need all of them.
Cream.
I have patches of aspartame.
I have some pain patches too. They're not aspartame. There's something else. I don't remember the name.
It's for real.
Yep. My mom used to take one and cut it into little strips and like put them in little like all over. I'm like, you can use a whole one. She's like, they're expensive.
They
She's
are
like,
kind of expensive.
I'll just divide it up and then I'll have like like one on my shoulder,
just
or
like
on my hip, like
just all over medicated.
Just wherever.
Jeez.
Wherever the pain is.
I know. I need like a body cast one. Cool. So that's it. Thanks everybody.
Yeah, so we were greatly delayed by the drums, and I'm starting to like. There's a little bit of like, what the fuck are we doing with the drum kit in our garage? But you know what? This is a great way to get to know our neighbors.
It's
hi.
But it's cool that I mean, I don't know.
She's totally
she's
cool.
a little girl, so she's not going to be like playing it at 1 a.m.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
And we have the muffler thing.
If people can't like listen to, she's not like obsessed.
I've heard other.
So she'll play for like probably like 15, 20 minutes and then she'll get like tired of it. And so it's like if they can't handle 15, 20 minutes of noise, then they can just
go away.
Blow me. I'm just kidding. I don't know why it's my problem.
I'll put that on the garage. Like, here's Shauna's address. She's ready.
I'm all like mad about it. And it's not even my problem. So that's how that's
You know
going.
what? I've heard like at night, like when it's like windy, I've heard like garage bands around the neighborhood. You can hear when like kids are like practicing in a garage. Like
it's a time-honored tradition
exactly
for young people to play musical instruments.
There's a band that started out in Calabasas that lives by my aunt, and I can't remember which one it is.
Do you know anything by William Faulkner? Because I'm blanking on him as a writer right now. I can't think of anything he's written. I'm such a jerk. I'm like the worst English major ever. You know, the other day I was talking about one of our old professors, and I was I realized that I had him for so many classes. And
Mr. What's his name?
Dr. So-and-so starts with an M. I'm not going to say his name.
Yes.
But I realized I had him for so many classes. And I was like, oh my God, like, no wonder I didn't learn a lot of stuff that I probably should know. But anyway.
Faulkner got the Nobel Prize in Literature.
William Faulkner, what did he write?
The Sound
though?
and the Fury.
I don't think I read that. William Faulkner, why have we missed all of your stuff? Your name is very famous. I know who you are. And yet I have
13 novels and a bunch of short stories.
Maybe we've read a short story and we can't remember it. That's highly likely.
He was a prolific writer of short stories.
He was prolific. I'm sure we've read his short stories and I just don't, I'm not
Red
making
Leaves,
that connection.
That Evening Sun, Dry September. I don't know.
God, William Faulkner.
3 of his novels, The Hamlet, The Town, and The Mansion.
And he was not a writer. He was just writing.
Yes.
So F you, everybody, because William Faulkner was prolific. He was not screwing around.
No.
I know. So let's be like William Faulkner, whose books I can't remember.
Who we must read up on.
Go read his books, everybody, and then report back to us with a book report.
Yeah, Mel Brooks. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we called you out last episode, so it's time for us to tell you. Can you do some Faulkner, and then we can listen to your show and pretend we know about it? Yeah, because we're gonna be too busy writing.
Slackers are us.
All right, let's have a snack.
Okay.
Give me that snack book.
So we got some snacks today.
Boy, do we.
So I went into a 7-Eleven in a different town, and I was buying that CBD oil for my dog, wink wink. And I found this Mrs. Fields popcorn, cookie popcorn, chocolate chip, and I was like, popcorn and chocolate. But it's like the popcorn's stale.
It's not good.
It
really tastes like Cocoa Puffs that are stale.
It tastes
in my
very
opinion.
stale though. I'm just really sad about that. I think because we've had the chocolate one from Trader Joe's.
And of just like Mrs. Fields cookie coated. It's like, did they take a cookie, melt it down?
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know what they did.
It just looks like popcorn drizzled with some chocolate and cookie crumb. Not even cookie crumbs.
Are there cookies in there? I didn't taste any. It's just very stale.
Oh, maybe there's. I don't know.
I don't see any cookies.
It just looks like chocolate. Anyways,
it just made it stale, and I hate it. And
it's so bad. I was so excited. I wanted to eat it, and I saved it for us. And now I'm like, oh, that was stupid.
So we did what we always do. We had another snack backup.
Now I got these a while ago because I don't know if anyone listened when Drew from Real Feels was on, and we talked about the Raven and Poe, and then somehow we started talking about marshmallow and peanut butter sandwiches
and fluffernutters.
So I was at Cost Plus and I found these, and they're called Nutter Puffs, and I was like,
but look who they're made by
Pop Chips. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I just noticed it right now. They are gluten free,
and they're peanut butter and chocolate. Is there marshmallow too, or just peanut butter and chocolate?
No, they're Nutter Puffs because they're peanut butter.
Oh, I thought there was
peanut butter and
involved.
chocolate.
I think they have one that has
Pop Chips has gone nuts. Peanuts.
They're good,
and they're
you guys.
also apparently against capitalization in this little description here because it's all lowercase.
Well,
you writers will appreciate that note. I just wanted you all to know that. I don't know. Sometimes I wouldn't see something like that. I'm like, that was a choice.
Yeah.
They are so freaking good, everybody.
The Nutter Puffs are really good. Yeah, they're all lowercase.
So yummy. They're like chocolate and peanut butter.
They're like if cheese puffs. Wait, what are they
they're
called?
like cheese puffs.
Like cheese puffs, right? But coated in chocolate and peanut butter and in a good way. And they're still crispy.
Not salty.
They're not salty. I could use a little bit of salt on them.
I just fine with that.
But they're really sweet. They're yummy.
They're
so
I did not think they were going to be that good, actually. I thought they were going to be kind of dry, and they're not.
Yeah, no, they're creamy almost.
Creamy peanut butter.
Creamy nutter stuff. Again, sounds kind of dirty, but...
Only because Trisha makes it that way.
Because I made it dirty. I did. I went there.
It's dreamy and creamy, lowercase.
It is very dreamy and creamy.
Sorry.
Oh, wait. E.E. Cummings. He always wrote in lowercase.
Right? Peanut butter Nutter Puffs are a symphony of salty, sweet memories born from our shared love for the seductive spread. Now that's peanut butter.
Oh my God. We have to be a writer for these chips.
I just want... Can we just,
right?
Can we just call it Pop Chips and be like... Maybe we should start a segment where we
Nutter Puffs.
We kind of just prank call all these companies and we're just like, hey, and we just say something. I don't know what. I'm not really
we would really call them and say something?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Is there a phone number?
No.
Oh. It's how do you call
There's
companies?
Any questions, call 866-217-9327. What would we say?
I don't know. What?
It's guaranteed fresh and flavorful through the best before date. Any questions, call. It's any questions. What if I'm how did you make this taste so good? Would you guys like to sponsor our podcast? Those are my 2 questions.
I can do that. Let's see.
Pop chips, do you have any other sweet flavored chips that you would like to share with us? Number? You going to call them right now?
I'm going to call them right now and see if it works.
Do you think anyone will answer? It's a weekend.
It's a Sunday. I don't know.
And they're like, any questions? Like, I mean, like, what's the meaning of life? How do we, like, get our podcast, like, more visibility? How can I become independently wealthy and skinny all at the same time?
Please leave a message after the tone, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. You can also email us at snackers@popchips.com anytime. Thank you. And
I'm kind of tired.
Hi, this is Two Girls on a Bench, the podcast, and we feature a snack on our podcast every week. And this week we are featuring your Nutter Puffs. And we found this number, and it said with any questions we could call. And we just thought we'd call because we think, because we do so much snacking and we've tried so many of the pop chip varieties and really like this new peanut butter and chocolate kind, maybe you guys could consider, being a sponsor or working with us to advertise. Like, we had no idea that these existed, and I think people need to know about it. Look forward to talking to you. Again, our podcast is 2 Girls on a Bench. Bye. I'll beep out my number.
Yeah, nobody can call Trisha on her personal cell phone, so she'll
I wonder if
that
they'll call me back. She sounded really tired.
That was like weird. It was literally like it wasn't like
it was like
an automated
a personal,
thing.
Like phone, like she's all hi.
It was like you just like called my voicemail. And she's
all,
work.
but at the end she's all happy snacking. So that like makes me think it's for this. But like she didn't say hi. You've reached Pop Chip headquarters.
No, they just have like one chick, and they're like
she's in charge of the Nutter Puffs.
And they're like, just put her phone, like she got in trouble, and they're like, bitch, your number's going on this bag. And she was like, she's on like a performance improvement
she's all
plan.
whatever.
She's like, fine. And then she's just like, happy snacking.
And she's so sad. She's so sad.
Oh my God. Sorry, Nutter
I
Puffer
wouldn't have
girl.
even known that was the number for this if I would have the voicemail was so
it could have
generic.
Been anything.
Yeah. That could have been
my
my
God,
voicemail
you guys,
on
this
a bad
could be
day.
our big break.
Our big
Who
break.
knew?
We'll see what happens. I'll have to start tweeting at them.
That was
too.
like so random that I thought of that, and then you just did that. Like we did not plan that. I literally just was like, we should start calling them up,
and then we did it. Well, I think it's a good idea.
This is the kind of live, exciting stuff you're gonna get on this podcast.
It's like we keep complaining that we want sponsors, but we need to see to ask people directly.
Just call them up.
Yeah, the numbers are on the boxes and bags. Apparently,
maybe they're all
this poor tired girl. I think her name is like Liza or something. She's just like so tired. Like Dickens. What's that character that's like so tired? Like,
is it Liza? No,
it's like somebody
now
else.
You have
you
that
always
in my
say
head.
It. Sorry,
Liza. Shit, I'll remember it later. It's like something like that. Hard Times. Yeah.
So I'll have to put some tweet out there and get
Louisa.
Get our,
no.
Shit. Get our friends to help retweet it and show some love to the pop chips.
You guys, Nutter Puff. I mean, I have to say though they're really good.
They're really good.
Just as a side note, like we're
Honestly,
not just saying that.
Pop chips are pretty good too. Have you tried the pop chips? Like,
oh yeah. Have you tried?
I know.
Pop
what is
chips?
wrong with? I'm like turned into a commercial just now. I'm like, Shona, have you
tried
it?
The popped chips?
Oh my God.
The way that you said it too.
I'm so stupid.
I like the salt and vinegar ones. Do you like those?
Yes.
Those are good. Yeah, because they're gluten free, everybody. I need like a sound effect for like when I say something's gluten free. Like,
I'll have a drum, like a like a little drum thing. It sounds like I sneezed.
Oh my God. All right, we have a writing prompt.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna record it this time.
That was so sad. Oh wait, you were gonna tell me something though really quick.
Oh my God.
So you had like so first of all, wait, before we get to
problem
that
last night.
So you were like, when I got here, we were like talking about like the drum set and all this stuff. And then Trisha was like, we were talking about TV shows and Lifetime movies and stuff. And Trisha was like,
oh yeah.
Oh, because when I got here, you were listening to
Molly
a Mother May I Sleep With podcast, and I was like, oh, and then we started talking about Lifetime movies. Okay, I was like, just to set the stage of why this we went down this rabbit hole.
Where did this happen?
This, like the diagram of procrastination here. So then I said, I watched the show, whatever, and then Trisha was like, oh yeah, did you see the one about the girl in the bunker? It's called like Amanda Smart. And I was like, do you mean Elizabeth Smart or Amanda Knox? Because I think you just combined.
I totally did. And now I can't remember.
Only one of them was kidnapped. The other one was like accused of a murder. So anyway, Amanda Smart is like a new mashup of like drama that just made me laugh. Okay,
there's a movie that was just released. Yeah, The Girl in the Bunker, the Elizabeth Shoaf story, which is neither Amanda Knox or Elizabeth.
But it was funny that you like, but you had like one of their names in your head, but then you just combined them all of them, but none of them were
they're not even the actual person. Now, it was funny because I did this with something else last night too, where I thought somebody was someone else, and then I actually had it completely wrong of who I thought they were. Okay, that doesn't make sense. We might need a diagram for this. So, all right. So, anyways, Girl in the Bunker, the Elizabeth Shoaf story. It's a Lifetime movie, but it's on Hulu. It was just released on Hulu.
Okay, good.
And it's a good one, but it's hard to watch. But it's like the girl that got kidnapped, where they like it was like a cult. Recent? It just came out. No, it happened in like 2015, and she tells her own story. The actual girl tells her own story, but they also reenact it. People said that she was like brainwashed or had what's the thing when you fall in love with your kidnappers? Stockholm, which she didn't, and she's talking about how like they made her live in the woods and like wear a wig, and like she was like right in her town, but she couldn't get away.
That's kind of how Elizabeth Smart was.
Yeah,
too.
A little bit. She was in an actual underground, I believe.
Like Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
Kimmy Schmidt. Did I say her name wrong?
The Girl in the Bunker. Maybe I'm actually talking about the wrong Girl in the Bunker. Oh no, this is right. Oh no, this is the movie where she's in the ground. There's another movie where.
But does she wear a wig?
No, that's a different.
That's Elizabeth Smart.
Oh, so there's a new Lifetime movie about Elizabeth Smart where Elizabeth Smart actually produced it, and she tells her own story because she just wrote a book.
That's not new though. That's been out for a while.
Okay, well, I am so confused.
Elizabeth Smart was like, it's horrible.
So Elizabeth Shoaf.
I started watching that and I stopped because it like really disturbing me. Even though I knew the story,
it's really to watch it is really hard, and to hear her speak about it is really hard.
It's really I mean, I think I'll get back to it at some point. For some reason,
so I just fucked up that one and this one.
So Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped. And then like
kept in a
horribly
camp.
Abused, and then to the point that, but she was so young, and they kind of just like. Yeah, she started to just like follow along with what they were doing.
She had to get them to like her to trust her to get a chance to get away. But
it took like a while.
Took a long time. Yeah. And the Elizabeth Shoaf was in a bunker in like land around her parents' house, like underground with a crazy guy. And she did the same kind of thing. She tricked him into thinking she loved him, and he was like raping her and stuff too. And then the police like put out that like they got a text message from his phone on the TV, which is like so horrifying because she stole his phone and texted her mom, "I'm in the ground where the big trucks drive by." And then they were like going to call the number.
Why would they put that?
It was the cops. It was so dumb. Like she could have been killed at that moment because he's like, how did they get a text from my phone? And she was like, I didn't send it. And I guess she had deleted it, and he believed her. Luckily, otherwise he would have just shot her.
Good thing she was smart enough to delete it.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm gonna run away, and then you run away and meet me, and that's how we'll get to be together forever. Because he like is convinced that she's in love with him after 4 days.
Dumb. Yay!
Yeah, he's stupid. And then of course she gets out and they find her and stuff. But like,
how long was she there for?
I want to say a couple weeks.
Wow.
Like it was like more than like 7 days. But
it wasn't like 2 years or something. I need to watch that one.
So that's called The Girl in the Bunker, and that's Elizabeth Shue.
That is not Amanda Smart.
That is not Amanda Smart.
Because Amanda Smart is
I
nobody.
also watched. Apparently, I'm watching a lot of things with girls getting abducted. It's very confusing for me. I'm sorry. Okay? So we were watching a movie called...
Okay, and none of this is related
This
to
is
the
not
other
related
story.
to the other story. This is another... Trisha messing up 3 things into one thing.
That are not
This
connected.
isn't new for me, though. Usually I mess up one thing and one thing. Like Elizabeth Smart and Elizabeth Shue, or you know what I mean?
And
like,
Amanda Knox.
But also
Just,
I included Amanda
there.
Knox like just for good measure. It was Amanda Smart, which is completely wrong. Also, it wasn't even the Elizabeth Smart story. It was Elizabeth Shue. I mean, it's not my fault that both girls were named Elizabeth. That's very confusing for me.
That's really hard.
Sorry. So we were watching a movie with John Hamm from Mad Men.
Yes.
I know he's from Mad Men now.
Good job.
I didn't know that when we were watching it. And I'm also with my daughter. I've been watching the Lemony Snicket series with Neil Patrick Harris.
PH.
And who I thought was John Hamm, the narrator on that show. The guy who like always starts it off and he's like, so the kids are going to wish they never did this. And like he's telling you the story throughout.
I don't know. I watched like some of it, but I haven't watched
He's like the undercover. He like knows everything, but he's telling you the story as it happens.
Is it Neil Patrick Harris that does it?
No, Neil Patrick Harris is Count Olaf.
He's the main guy.
Yeah, no, but there's a guy that does like a narration.
Oh no, I know who that is.
It's the guy from John Hamm.
It's the guy from Seinfeld. That used to be Alan.
I don't know that reference.
Really? He was the girl. He was Alan.
I thought he was the guy. I thought
he was Alan's boyfriend.
I thought the narrator on Lemony Snicket's.
He looks like John Hamm a little bit, though.
I thought John Hamm, the narrator on Lemony Snicket's, and this guy from Law and Order, who was also on Veep as her like personal trainer briefly. He's really funny. I thought all 3 of those were the same people.
Okay, hold on. That might not have worked.
Sorry. I can show you who it is. I thought.
Wait, no, because now we have to go into IMDb, and this is going to be yet another rabbit hole that possibly.
The movie's called Bad Times at
Elaine. What did I say, Ellen? I'm like, see, you've got me.
Bad Times at the
game.
El Royale. By the way, it's pretty cool movie.
Okay, so I really like John Hamm.
Yeah, me too. He's really good.
He's a handsome man. He's a tall drink of water, as they used to say in the old days. I'll never find this right now, but...
Okay, so I found this guy last night that I'm talking about. I'm going to show him
because he's like the same type as John Hamm in the sense he's sort of like a tall, handsome man with like dark hair.
I didn't confuse 3 people or 2 people. I mixed up 3 people. I thought I thought John Hamm,
dark-haired men.
And this other guy, I thought they were all Christopher Maloney.
Yeah,
of like
that guy
Law
was
and Order.
Also on True Blood.
He was on True Blood. He was on Veep as her personal trainer. I remember that role because he was so funny, and he's like actually really funny. So that's who I thought. I should write down his name. His name is Christopher.
This is yet like another really effed up diagram.
I thought
everybody.
John Hamm and Christopher Maloney were the same person, and that they were on Lemony Snicket. Now, Lemony Snicket is a whole other... This blew my mind last night. Is a whole other person.
Yeah, I mean, John Hamm and Christopher Maloney, I mean, they're pretty different. I mean... It's kind of funny how your brain works. Like, it just stores, like, all these people in one place. You're like, brown hair... brown eye, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just put her like Elizabeth's. I'll go here, like
oh my
men
God.
that look like this. I'll go here. Like, I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Here's the guy.
I know who it is, dude. I think I do. It's the guy that used to be Elaine. Yep, he was on Seinfeld. Wasn't he Elaine's boyfriend?
Patrick Warburton is who I thought was also John Hamm and Christopher Maloney.
Yeah, everybody. Do you see? I can see that more than I can see.
I can see him and John Hamm.
Yes.
But
I can see how you would confuse them.
I was giving Christopher Maloney the credit for all 3 roles.
Because John Hamm is like by far the most handsome out of the 3 of them.
But I was giving
And John Hamm is the kind of man that you describe as handsome. I might add. Like you don't
Chiseled.
I mean he's just like handsome.
Yeah.
Like and when he was on Mad Men it was just like he looked exactly like he fit in that era in that suit. Like,
any of these 3 guys could probably fit.
Yeah, but not like
so
John
much
Hamm.
Christopher Maloney. Maybe Patrick Warburton and John Hamm.
John Hamm like wins every time in that contest.
Well, I thought they were all one person, so now I'm excited to know that there's 3 people.
So if we were going to cast any of these, Trish would just cast all of them.
I would
They're
cast
different
Christopher
ages too,
Maloney.
I think Patrick Warburton's like kind of older than the other guys.
I don't know. I would cast Christopher Maloney as all of the roles because apparently he's my favorite. Even though I didn't know his name. I was like, Law and Order, SVU. I don't know. One of those shows. He was a cop. And Aaron was like...
Girl, he was on True Blood.
I didn't mention True Blood.
Oh, did you remember him from True Blood?
Not till you just said that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And so anyways, that was my path of weirdness.
That's good.
Also found...
That's a good diagram.
Should I bring this up? My husband wrote down some things I said in my sleep one day.
Yeah, let's just do that really quick.
Okay.
It seems important
Apparently,
right now.
I said to him, the hybrid monkey will get your gum. And he said to me, is there a... Here, say what Aaron said.
Oh, this is funny. Oh, so this is the
Like
conversation?
dialogue, yeah.
Oh, this is good. Okay. So I'm Aaron's...
Let me see.
Aaron's speaking role.
Aaron...
It's cool that he like talked back to you. This makes me happy.
So he just has 2 lines in this. I have the most talking.
Okay,
so I said, the hybrid monkey will get your gum. He was trying to wake me up to put me to bed.
Is there a hybrid monkey?
It's a smaller monkey that helps you ship. They're where the citrus lotion is. And now I was shipping a lot at work when I had this dream, like doing UPS shipping a lot. And so that's why he says.
Was it helping you at work?
No, it was too tired. And then these are 4 other things I said when he was like trying to talk to me. He doesn't know why I said them. But I don't want to drink all the wine around the food. The rice is on Trader Joe's. Wait for the wine person to come back. You know how you spray the crispy on bread and things that go in the oven? Is that what Trader Joe's is going to do to my stuff? And this is one he said I got really belligerent about.
Oh, no, you started getting mad?
Yeah, because I was like trying to explain. I think I was trying to explain like spray olive oil or Pam or something.
To make it like crispy. Oh, okay.
Trader Joe's is going to.
I was like, I don't get that. Okay, I get it now.
You spray the crispy on bread and things that go in the oven. And I think I meant like you spray stuff before you cook crispy things in the oven, you know? I don't know, but
you spray like oil on things to make them like crispy.
Yeah. Or you like if you're like cooking tater tots, you spray the pan and then you put them on it. And then it says, "Is that what Trader Joe's is going to do to my stuff?"
Is the wine guy gonna come back?
The wine person's coming back. There's always someone coming with fabric, wine.
I hope the wine guy.
Yeah,
comes
I hope
back
he comes back too. I could use
important
that. So I don't know. Around. Yeah, I think we were talking about like talking in sleep or something the other.
Yeah, wait, no, that's good.
Yeah, so
I'm so happy that he wrote it down. I
know,
love it.
I know. He was like, I know I wrote it somewhere, and I found it because the title of the file is "The Hybrid Monkey Will Get Your Gum," because you know how it'll take like the first or the hybrid monkey, and I don't know what the fuck that's about. I think it was pre-phonics monkey. I don't know what the hell is happening.
Like I wonder, like.
All
is it like a monkey
head?
like combined with something else? Like what kind of monkey?
A smaller monkey that helps you ship. They're like, where the citrus lotion. What does that mean? Where the citrus lotion is? Like what the fuck?
Well, that just seems like that's like some weird practical thing in your head. Like when you're telling somebody where stuff
like
is.
It's next to the citrus lotion.
Yeah, it's like next to like I don't know.
Maybe
that doesn't seem that weird to me.
Maybe I was. Why will you get your gum? That's so weird. Maybe I was talking about something like, oh, it's a monkey that helps you ship that you can buy at Trader Joe's near the citrus lotion, like because Trader Joe's seems to play a role in this. Too.
Yeah, no, I would be like, where do you get that? And you're like, it's by the citrus lotion.
Yeah, at Trader Joe's. Yeah,
and I'd be like, oh, I know where that is.
Yeah, I can picture that in my head. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Good job, Trisha.
It was too tired.
Whew. This is rough.
All right. Okay, so that was just like all the ways that I am stupid.
No, it's not
Part 1.
stupid. It's super funny. I love it.
All right.
I mean, next time we can talk about all the ways that I'm stupid. It's fine.
Perfect.
I mean, I'll start making a list right now.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding. I'll just have my kids make a list.
All
They're all,
right.
well, let me tell you.
Bra.
Bro. No, it's bro.
Sorry.
It's bro.
When I make fun of them, it's bro. Bro. Okay.
Okay. Writing.
Just write
go.
something. Okay, bye.
In a world of wonder.
See? That's my feet.
And horror.
The military advise that the flesh-eating pigeons can only be stopped by destroying the brainstem, and that they do not poop.
That makes no sense.
Why did they do that?
One podcast fights the forces of evil.
The new and improved diabolical disintegrating death ray. Ah!
Triumphs over adversity.
Now, I'm not sure how to pronounce this word.
And brings hope.
Live your life.
Joy. And silliness.
Perfectly normal.
That podcast is Release the
That's painful.
Clown. Coming to ears near your head now. Release the Clown sketch comedy podcast on Podbean, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, and all reputable platforms.
Oh, this is most pleasing. Yes, quite marvelous. Oh, this
Write it, bitch.
All right.
We're back.
And we're recording, and I'm not going to turn it off halfway
Don't
through.
touch
Not
anything.
this time.
Ah.
Not this time. Not on my watch. Oh, what I did.
I don't know.
Sorry.
You put something near something and it scared me. Okay. Here is our writing prompt. It is, it came in the mail. Do you want to go?
Okay.
Okay, good.
No disclaimers.
No disclaimers,
blah, blah.
Patricia.
Well, I wrote in like a very nice font today.
It all slanted to the right.
I know. It's like when I'm trying to write fast, and then like
I like
They're
wrote
all
cursive
different.
and not cursive, which
Yeah.
is weird.
I have a weird.
I was like a
mix.
serial killer. Okay. Yours looks nice and uniform.
I'm using a Write It Bitch pen. I have to say they're not bad.
Eh,
Those of you we owe swag to, it's coming.
yeah.
Swear.
It's on its way.
Soon. Well, it's not on its way yet, but it's coming.
It's in the mail.
Nope.
Wah, wah.
It came in the mail.
Along with the
My
get it?
swag bag from Two Girls
came
on a
in the
Bench.
mail.
That's why I thought you said that.
Oh. Oh my God. No, it's like how they would
You
say
made a
like the
joke.
checks in the mail.
Yes.
Anyway, okay.
Yes, the swag's in the bag in the mail.
Oh, that was.
This
that
should
wasn't-
save a couple Nutter Butters. I could put one in
I
a baggie
need-
for somebody. They're not Nutter Butters. Nutter Fluffer. Wait, Fluffer Nutter?
Shit. No.
Nutter
Fluffer
Fluff.
Nutters.
Nutter Puff.
Nutter Puff. What did I say? Nutter Butters? Those are like cookies, huh? Yeah.
The shape like a peanut. Okay.
Nutter Puffs.
I'm going to read mine now.
Okay, goodbye. Go.
Goodbye.
I don't know why it's the
Goodbye
goodbye.
to you too. Fine. No one cares about mail anymore, except for our Amazon Prime subscriptions, and an occasional bill. Nothing really happens in the snail mail world. So that's why it was so weird when I made this order. Suddenly I couldn't wait for the mail. I started doing that neighborly thing of meeting the mail carrier at the end of the driveway just to see if it was there. I've lived here for 10 years, but only recently learned my mail person's name is Heidi, and she has 2 kids. Anyways, the day is finally here, the day that will change all my days moving forward. I still can't believe it came in the mail, but that doesn't matter. It's here. He's here? As I crush the boxes into the recycling, I wonder, do I name him my Octobot Maid 3000? The thing that will make household chores as antiquated as snail mail. My ticket to freedom from all the laundry forever.
Oh my God. I want an Octobot.
Octobot 3000.
That's funny.
It's dorky, but
I like it.
I was like, what do I want to come in the mail? I'm like, someone to do the laundry.
That sounds. That's cute. I like it. It sounds like a TV show or something. I don't know.
Like a Small Wonder.
Yeah. I hated that show. Did you hate that show?
I hated it. Yeah.
I hated that show.
The little boy that was the brother bothered me so much.
Everybody hated him.
He was so unlikable.
I'm sorry, little boy that's a grown man now.
Sorry.
But like, no, I mean, because I think that everyone kind of hated you. I mean, and I'm sorry that you got put out there for all of us to hate you.
We should probably blame the writers for his unlikability.
I don't know. He was just like really unlikable though.
Very whiny.
As a person though.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if we can blame the writers for that.
Anyways.
Wow.
The diagram of distraction today is, I don't know if I have enough paper to make it.
The distraction is strong with us today. All right,
your turn.
Here's mine. It came in the mail, a plain white envelope, boring American flag stamp, no return address, generic postmark, local LA zip code. I mention all this because we analyzed it a lot. The cryptic letter came in the mail. It made me feel blank, like I didn't know if I should be scared or laugh or cry or what I should do. The letter said, "There's a special place in hell for women who don't help other women." It was addressed to me and couldn't be further from the truth. I'd always helped other women. I had no idea who sent it at first, but as the feeling came back to my limbs, I remembered I had fired someone recently and she had not left willingly.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
That was awesome.
That kind of didn't happen to me, but happened to somebody else.
Really? For reals?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Happened to my boss.
Oh my God.
And we don't know if it was the person that actually she didn't fire the person. It was the person was fired by like somebody else.
Right.
But the letter was sent to her and we think it was that person. But it was so creepy. It wasn't signed and it was like creepy. Generic. Like we couldn't figure out where it was from. Like it was just like, you know, the zip code around where we worked. Like, just like it was like if you just took something, dropped it in a mailbox. We didn't get it like fingerprinted. Maybe that could have like, but it wasn't a crime.
Yeah, and she didn't.
It's
there's no
just
threat.
like
There's no threat, but there is a threat. It's weird.
a quote.
Yeah,
we were tripped out. We were like all like super scared and freaked out.
Yeah, that is scary.
It just scared me right now remembering it. But nobody got hurt.
Nothing happened afterwards.
No, thankfully.
Did you ever hear anything about that weird Christmas letter you got from like your weird relatives?
No, I never found out who did it.
What the hell?
I still need to like, I don't know, ask around.
Did you tell your parents about it? Did you just, like
No.
show them or ask them about it?
I mean, they listen to the podcast. I never brought it up.
Vi and Al, I'm disappointed in you.
Just saw them last weekend.
I feel like maybe
By the way,
could've...
we all saw Shrek the Musical that Trisha worked really hard and like put herself in the emergency room over. And we thought it was great. We gave it a 5 out of 5 thumbs up, or I don't know what our rating scale is for elementary school productions of musicals.
That sounds like a pretty good one.
It was really good.
I sprained my foot running up the hill in front of my house to grab something.
She sprained her foot running up a hill.
Which seems
like
so
very
stupid.
unlikely. You're like a unicorn. Like the things that you can do. It seems like it would be hard to like
stupid unicorn.
I don't know, like running up a hill.
Yeah, I was in boots, like work boots.
It seems scary to run down. I mean, sometimes when I walk down your driveway,
it's pretty steep.
I'm like kind of like walking like really slow, like really
good
short
grade.
steps. You know?
Oh yeah, you should see me try to get up that driveway in crutches. By the way, crutches are awful. Mm-hmm. They hurt everywhere. They rub your wrists weird. The like metal rubs your arms. They of course hurt your armpits.
Yeah.
But then it's also like super scary because you're just like flinging your body forward. I keep feeling like I was just gonna fling forward and like fall flat on my butt. You know what I mean?
You're like
on
is this
my back.
Yeah.
I felt like I was going to injure something else while I was using the crutches to protect an injury. Yeah, I was like, this is not good. So anyways,
I mean, there's some like liabilities with this, like, elementary school.
Well, no, it was my house that it happened at. No, they asked. Someone was like, "Did it happen here?" Like they were all weird.
They were all lawsuit.
I know. I'm like, no, it happened in my own fucking.
And of course, you would never even like
hill.
do anything.
I wouldn't
like
do
that
anything. What would happen? Yeah,
I don't know. You're just not.
I'm
like
all.
that.
I tripped on your sidewalk. No, like whatever. I trip on every sidewalk. It wouldn't be fair to me. Like
it wouldn't be fair to them.
Fair to the world.
They're all, in fact, Trisha Marsack, don't you trip onto every sidewalk you walk through? And you're like, yes, I do. The show was great, though. It was really cute. The sets were really nice that you put together.
Thanks.
Great job. We all approved.
Thank you. It was fun.
Your daughter was really good.
She's adorable.
And she tap danced and sang. And it was good.
Yeah, it was cute. Anyways, so yeah, I have a sprain. I'm gonna see a podiatrist.
Yeah, Trisha's got her foot up on a cube right now.
It's
on
not
display.
That bad. It's like I stepped on my foot wrong and it twisted. It made 2 popping noises, and it twisted not on my ankle, but the middle of my foot, it was so weird. And after it happened, I just like sat there for a second, and I'm like, that hurt really, really bad. And then I got up and I'm like, it still hurts really, really bad. And then I had to just grab the computer I forgot to run the lights with, go back down the hill.
This girl.
Crazy.
Yeah, she's tough.
If there's something to fall on, I will fall on it. And by she,
I mean Trisha. Not like...
I'm tough, but I'm slowly falling apart. Like,
yeah, it's hard.
I don't know how I did so much work on so many ladders so high up in the air and never got hurt when I was younger.
Well, I mean,
and now
because we're basically like
made of rubber. Then
do you remember like in one of the airplane movies? I can't remember which one. They're like he's coming apart, and then like, it's like one of the pilots, and then like parts of his body just start falling off, like his arm and like his leg, and like
that's what it feels like.
That's
right?
what I feel like sometimes.
That's what it feels like in your 40s.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, I think
your
things
eyes go
like appendages will just fall off.
Yeah,
like,
everything's just twisted and broken.
It kind of does feel like that sometimes.
Anyway, so yeah, we wrote some stuff. Now it's your turn.
Wow. Oh, now we're going to announce Right Club and stop talking about falling apart. So,
stop it.
It's not about falling apart. You know what it's about? This is what it's about. This is the Right Club. It's due June 21st, and here's what it is. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, wait. And you have to email it to the number 2 girlsonabench@gmail.com.
Okay, everybody? Benchlings. Benchling friends,
Benchling
other people
adjacent.
that don't even know us but want to be part of Write Club because they're cool and they want to write.
Whoop, whoop.
And everyone else, also all the other people. Okay, Write Club, here it is. These are the things you need to know before you read this.
I know, we need some like Write Club announcement music.
I know, so that's the Write Club for June, due June 21st.
Do it.
And you will hear it the following week, and you will be excited.
Woo.
And you'll be rewarded with acclaim,
glory,
and the love of many.
Cheers, retweets, and hearts and likes.
Just the adoration of all those you love.
Absolutely.
That read it and hear it. Okay, so that's all.
Oh, I also put a thing out there on Twitter.
What?
Someone was saying, I think it was Kayla, actually. Hi, Kayla. Was talking about trying to figure out what to work on, like continue her novel or do some, expand on some writing prompts that she's done from our show into a short story.
Cool.
Blah, 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 blah. Now, of course, I voted for the short story one. And then I tweeted, I was like, hey, if anybody has the ambition to write a short story based off of a writing prompt you got from us, whether you did it on Write Club or it's one of the ones we've done, and you write a short story, send that shit to us because we will totally do a special episode where we read that on the air.
Oh, that would be so fun. I would love to know. Because there have been some that we read and I'm like, God, I would love to just like see where this goes.
Yeah,
it's so
absolutely.
Interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah. So guys, like if we want to help promote you too. So like if that's something that you've done, tell us. Because we want to share in your...
sharing is caring.
In your, I don't know what I was going to say, in your amazingness.
In your career as a writer.
That's right. Right. So, yeah. So I was serious about that. So do that. And
she's not serious about everything.
No, I'm not.
I don't even know what that meant. I just like had to say it for some reason.
That's a good writing prompt. She was serious about that, and she's not serious about
Trish is
about
only
many
serious
things.
about like knobs, children's theater sets, like maybe Nutter Puff
snacks. So yeah, serious.
All right, cup of coffee. I don't know. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this week. Oh, we're going to take a week off.
Oh, yeah. This
is our summer. This is our summer break. I wish I could say, like, gone fishing.
We're going to Maui.
Or, like, something fun was happening. But we're just taking a week off because we just, like,
we have to transition our families into summertime camps.
Yeah. We just
schedules.
Need a little bit of time, and we don't know how we're gonna so that's why we need time. I can't even tell you why.
We may break if we continue at this pace. So
we'll be back on
2 of our kids
the 24th
have recitals for dance classes, and I mean it's just rehearsals and photographs and it's just very busy. Very busy. I'm not doing the lighting for the dance recital.
Thank God.
I know, right? I'm not ever going to say anything about it to anybody.
Nope. Nobody needs to know you know how to do anything. Nope. Nobody needs to know that I never tell anybody that I know how to like write or like do. I'm serious. I've never told like anybody in a public school that I know how to do like grant writing or anything. Oh, yeah. I like keep that a secret.
Down your back.
I don't know how to do fundraising. No, what? Here's some cash.
Someone like looks up your LinkedIn. They're all
what?
Mrs.
Okay. Anyway, everybody. So you don't know that I know how to do that either. So don't ask me any questions.
Secret, and I don't know how to do lights or sets or anything. All right.
So with that, we will be back. Hopefully, like June 24th, maybe.
Yeah, in a week.
Well, what day is that? So. Just keep writing and keep snacking while we're gone, and we will keep
work on your short story.
Work on your shit. Don't be a writer. Novel. Be writing.
That's right.
Like William Faulkner said.
And we will be writing too.
And we will be thinking of you as we run around.
So we run around town with our children, trying to keep them busy and also have full-time jobs.
All right.
Martyr much, Shauna?
Yeah. You said it. I didn't.
I know. But you thought it. Just kidding.
All
right.
All right, everybody.
2 martyrs on a bench. Signing off. If you like what we do, leave a review. Hey, that rhymed.
Aww.
And keep listening, please. And keep writing.
I don't know why we can't.
You already said keep snacking. We could never end this shit.
Keep writing, keep snacking. Goodbye.
Bye.
This was a podcast from the Podfix Network. You can check out more shows like it at podfixnetwork.com.